Everyone, this video is an exercise 9b question 2 part D. So we are given this triangle here and we want to calculate the values of x and y. Right, so this question is about using the sine rule, and obviously that's a hint that we know that this exercise is a sine rule, so we must use the sine rule. But in general, normally when we have a triangle that cosine rule doesn't work and it's not obviously a right angle triangle, then that's when we use the sine rule, because it's very simple. You can always start with checking that if you have three side lengths and you want to find the angle in between of them, or maybe the angle in between of two known side lengths and you don't know the third one, then in those cases you can use the cosine rule. But if it's not a cosine rule, then chances are it's a sine rule. But as you do more practice, you can automatically just spot that once you have done enough practice. So in this case, um, in order to find y, we need to have at least one of these angles. Because remember that to use the sine rule, we need to form two equal fractions. So for example, one fraction could be sine 50 over y is equal to maybe sine x over 8. Now the question is, what's the value of x in this case? It's actually very easy in this case, because at the first glance it may seem complicated, but actually this is an isosceles triangle, because these two side lengths are equal, both of them are equal to y. So that means this angle is equal to 50 degrees, and therefore x is simply equal to 180 minus 50 plus 50, which means that x is equal to 80 degrees. Right, so now that we have x, then we can simply form two equal fractions. So the first fraction is sine 80 over 8. Remember that this is the formula that we use for the sine rule. And this is in general. So again, we just need two pairs of these fractions. Well, in this case, we have sine 80 over 8, and the next one could be just, let's say, sine 50 over y. And that's it. So we just rearrange this, and we have 8 sine 50 over sine 80. And we can just use calculator to find this value, which is 6.22 to 6.22 centimeters to three significant figures.